since the beginning and the new subscribers who have recently subscribed to my channel. I apologize for the small hiatus I went on, but I've been on a journey, a spiritual one. So I am back to upload the information that I have from it. So I'm going to jump into this. I'm going to name this video Meditation and Manifestation Symbolism. Basically, I already made a video on manifestation and what it means to manifest. So I'm going to get into what I meant by that. So, as I mentioned in my previous video regarding manifestation, to start, you have to meditate. That has always been the first part of it. That's always been the key. For you to get to the spiritual level that you are supposed to be at, for you to get to the level of vibration that you're supposed to be at, you have to meditate. That means meditating in darkness, not sitting where there's light. You cannot have any external stimuli. You have to sit in darkness because darkness gives you the most peace. Darkness gives you that isolation that you need in order to be one with you. And I say one with you, meaning you going within you. You reaching that Shiva, that Krishna, that Vishnu, all the same entity. You are, as I mentioned before in previous videos, you are that divine being. There is nothing outside of you. That Haya, that Hawa, that is in you. The manifestation comes from your internal spiritual level. So for every negative thought, negative energy that you put energy into, that you think about, even on a subconscious level, comes into your reality. Well, the same goes with the positive aspects, but they have you going outside of you, praying for something to be, praying for something to come, praying for something to be in this realm, when all you have to do is tell yourself what you want, where you want to go, how you want to be, what you want your realm, your world to be, and it shall be. The subconscious mind knows no difference between negative and positive. It just knows the order in which you're giving it, and it follows that directive. That is what that's always been. So meditation allows you to cut through the noise. See, going within, cast everything to the right side, the right hemisphere. I'm glad to be back, my dears. But seeing that everything is cast to the right side of the brain, the right hemisphere, that is the 90% you do not use. That's the 90% that's shut down. It's been shut down because this realm, how it is operating, it allows you to only function outside of that 10% that you're within, that you dwell within. That is the carnal mind. The carnal mind is not the real you. That ego is not you. Meditating allows you to be able to elevate within yourself. That means that quiet. When you meditate, that's 7 days. The more you meditate, 30 minutes or more. But you have to get to that point where you can sit and be with yourself for 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 3, however long you can initially meditate and be with your own self. The longer you'll be able to do it, the more you do it. That is why meditation is so important. They talk about the Jesus character, which I mentioned before. The term, the title Jesus, it's a title. It is not a name. Okay, it means deliverer for one. Okay, but it is also a Greek name. But even Yehoshua, Yeshua, it means let me make sure I get this correct. I'm gonna have to come back to it. It'll come back to it as I'm talking. But to awaken, it means the way. Yehoshua, Yeshua means the way. Okay, that is what it means. That name is not even a name. It's just an allegory for the way. It means the way. That is what it means. And when it comes to religion, that has twisted everything around. Because religion, whether it be Islam, Christianity, Hinduism, anything that forces you to manifest all of your energy outside of you into an entity that is not real, that does not exist outside of yourself. You are your God. You are. The Bible has said many, many times, go within. The kingdom of God is within you. One has to go within oneself to find the key. If you do not go within yourself, you'll never find it. And that's taught in every single religion, including Islam. So I'm only going to talk to you one time. And after that, I'm going to go back to my video, Muhammad. Okay? You sit here going into my live trying to tell me no and that something is false. You haven't even probably looked at my content. Okay? So for you to sit here and try to say something is false because I'm going against your ideals that you were indoctrinated with, even in Islam, my dear, it says things are within you. So again, do some research before you try to come into someone's live and you don't even know what information I'm speaking on. Good day. Anyway, sorry about having to divert, but going within yourself through meditation. The church will tell you, oh, it's devil, it's demons and all of this stuff. No, because none of them follow the so-called Jesus. Jesus multiple times said, I myself can do nothing for you. Everything I can do, you can do better. You cannot follow me to where I am, which is a spiritual aspect. But I can teach you the way. Hence his name meaning the way. Okay, Jesus is a Greek name. Yehoshua, Yeshua means the way. Okay, so follow Yahushua. Follow the way. That is what that means. Everything is within you. That voice, that higher self is you. It has never been outside of you. You are your God. They have made you believe that somehow the God that you worship and yourself are two separate entities when you are one. And again, the Bible tells you you are one. You are synonymous with the deity. You are the deity. You just fell in frequency, my needy. I need you to elevate back to your frequency. Come back to who and what you are. Ye are gods. It says that in the Bible, does it not? But ye shall fall and perish as man, because in frequency you fail. Come back to who you are. Find your way back to you. Meditation and manifestation go hand in hand. When you elevate and you meditate and raise yourself up to that frequency, that Christ frequency, that divine conscious frequency, you will see that the fear that you once had, the higher you elevate in spiritual entity within yourself, all that fear goes away. That is how they control you now, because you don't go within yourself. Meditate and find you. The Bible, all these books, the Book of Mormon, the Quran, all of them are symbolism, not literal happenings, they are allegories, spiritual allegories. That is what they are. It is numerical. Everything goes to 9. When it says 144,000, okay, well, 1 plus 4 plus 4 equals what? 9. When they said Jesus helped them catch 153 fish. Hello? 9. 666. It's a lower realm, which 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. All of it is higher consciousness. Different spectrums of higher consciousness. Know yourself. That's why it says, know thyself. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. You are your God. You are God. You always have been. You've had the power the entire time, I need you. They made you believe that you were powerless. But you are never powerless. Know that. Truly believe that. Meditate. Use frequency of hertz. You can listen. Your ears pick up frequency, not sound. There's a difference. Your brain is what translates it into sound for you to understand what it is. That high-pitched ringing you hear, that loud ringing, that's a frequency. Your ears only pick up frequency. Okay? Listen to the frequency. High-level frequency, okay? Meditate. Know who and what you are. When you meditate, you'll find that every answer that you need is within you. You already know the answer. As I mentioned before, you knew everything that you were going to go through, are going through, and will go through, how your life was going to be, people you met, people that left, everything. You knew all of this before you sent yourself into this realm. You forgot that you are God. You are your God. You are the deity. You are the Krishna. You are the Jesus. You are the Vishnu. You are the Buddha. You are all. You are the Muhammad. You are all. None of it is separate from you. Trust Most High, I need you.